let me. Jace, apparently you don't have, your transponder didn't count either. Kaysen. All right, Jace, you are counting. Why is it not working? Peyton, the leader, upside down there at the stripe, getting crossed. Followed by Jace, Sawyer, and Kaysen. Missed a bunch of Kaysen's laps because for some reason the keyboard wasn't working. And Peyton comes by again with a 24-second lap. All right, I think we got this sorted out now. Peyton, Jace, Kaysen, Sawyer, I think is the order. Peyton, the leader in that blue stadium truck, coming around with 21.9. Her best lap is 21.2. Kaysen comes around 29-second lap. Jason, the number 2 spot, a 21-second lap. Sawyer in the number 4 spot. There comes Peyton again.
1 minute left.
Oh, Jace broke. Just stay there, Jace. Stay there. Wait till the end of the race. "40 seconds left. Peyton, Jace, Sawyer. "15 seconds left. Peyton and Jace through the triple. Keep going until we call your name.
Peyton Boyd done.
Jace, keep going. Keep going, keep going. You're getting an extra lap here. Sawyer, you're done. Jace will finish when he gets back here. All right.
Jace Littlefield done. The race
Peyton
is
takes
completed.
that, followed by Jason Sawyer. Kaysen Broken is out early. All right, I will need help marshaling this next race. 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Let's remember to use the blowers when we're leaving the track. Marshals. Need 2 marshals to grab blowers. Head in opposite directions. Pull it. And if the 21.5 drivers could sort of just let your car sit for a moment while these guys do their thing, be appreciated. I need help marshaling. Got Peyton back out here.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Why? Why? He asks, why can't racers just let their cars sit while we do the blowing? All right, I need marshals. I need marshals. If you were in the last race and you're comfortable marshaling, I need you to help out. Otherwise, I need volunteers. I need volunteers. Thank you, Paul. I got 2 marshals out there. I need like probably 4 more. If you're comfortable and you were in the marshaling and you were in the last race, I'll take you as a marshal. Otherwise, I need volunteers, please. I'm going to get this one going.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, guys. Still looking for volunteers and for a check from Chris Gross. Yep. You were in the last race, right? Yep. So you can take this corner right here, right in there.
Start of the race.
Yeah, in the green spot between there. That's great, Jace. All right, I need 3 more marshals. I need 3 more marshals, please. If you're in the pits and you're not in this race, I could use you out here to marshal. Chris Gross, are you going to make this race? Guys, I need 3 people to marshal. I need 3 people to marshal. The green bucket. Please, thank you. Peyton, I get you on the red bucket, and you can kind of watch both ways for me there. You want to help again? Up at the Coyote. And I still don't have an answer on Chris. Are you not making this one, Chris? All right. You guys know how this works. You're racing the clock and not each other. You can afford to give yourself some room. Don't roll them off on the tone. Why don't you pile up at the top of the tabletop? Watch your back stretch. Watch your back stretch. Think we got it going. Early leader in this one, Brian Zimmerman. Is on an 18:02 pace. Then Bradley, Victor, Steve, Robert, Simon, Jason. Chris not making the start. Steve Spear comes by with an 18:2. His best lap is an 18:0. Brian Zimmerman a 16:4. 17-7 for Victor, 17-8 for Robert. Now 16-9 for Robert, 16-4 for Brian, 18-2 for Jason, 24 for Simon. Victor is 16-8, moves to the top of the chart. It's Victor, Bradley, Robert, Steve, Brian, Jason, Simon. Robert comes by a 17-5. Victor comes by with a 16-6. Simon a 19-6, 17-8 for Steve. Oh, but then a 29-second lap for Steve. Simon a 29. Robert an 18. Victor an 18. Bradley a 19. Jason 17-8, his best lap of the race. 2 down, 3 to go. Victor, Robert, Bradley, Brian, Jason, Steve, Simon. 17 flat the pace. Robert just 0.3 back on a 17 flat as well. He's got fast lap of the race. Robert does a 16-3. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. That would mean we're at halfway. 17 flat, still a pace for Victor Berger running up front. He's now 2 seconds clear of Robert Summers. Bradley just 0.3 back. Brian less than a tenth behind Bradley. Victor with a 22nd lap lets Robert and Brian and Bradley go by him on the clock with 2 minutes left. It's Robert, Brian, Bradley, Victor, Jason, Steve, and Simon. 17:03, the leader's pace now. Simon a 19:0, his best of the race. So it's Brian Zimmerman 3 seconds ahead of Bradley Sharp, then a second back to Robert, 0.5 back to Victor, 10 seconds back to Jason, and 7 seconds back to Steve. Minute 15 to go. Brian comes by with a 19.4, Victor a 19.2, Jason an 18.2. Here comes Steve, an 18.6. Bradley 17.2, Brian a 16.9, Robert a 19.7, Victor an 18.6. Jason an 18.0, 50 seconds left. 17:01 pace for Brian, 17:04 for Bradley, 17:08 for Victor, 17:09 for Robert. Bradley now is 16.7, his best lap of the race. Brian at a 20-second lap moves Bradley to the top of the chart with 15 seconds left. Now Brian a 16.2 to take back that top spot. Master clock has expired. Keep going until it calls your name that you're done.
Bradley Sharp done.
Bradley's done.
Brian Zimmerman
Brian
done.
is done with a win, 17:01. Bradley in a number 2 spot, 17:02.
Steve Spears done.
Steve is 16.16. Robert is 17.15.
Jason Runk done.
Looking for Victor
Victor Berger done.
and Simon. So it's Brian, Bradley, Robert, Victor, Jason, Steve, Simon.
Simon Andrade done. The race is completed.
All right. Next up, a race. We get the racers from that heat back to Marshall. Yes, we do. Yeah. Just pull the trigger. You walk this direction. Nope, you go. and you'll meet in the middle. Good deal. Is that yours? Yeah.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
What does it accomplish to do a partial lap while they're blowing? Nobody TQ's warm up. All right. Let's let those guys get off the track safely. Get racers from the last race out to Marshall.
One minute to the start of the race.
Had a full field last race, so I shouldn't have any difficulty filling all the spots here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I can save you for next. All right, give you guys another lap or two here warm up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, got two white cars again. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We'll shut down the loop here, get him back around. All right, you guys are on the clock. Rather than racing heads up, we'll roll them off on a tone. All right, approaching a minute into this one. Hagen Stevenson out front on a 25-12. Brandon 18:07, 18:10 for Dallas, 17:11 for Matt, 12:12 for Paul. Okay. You and two will. Okay. I'll just pull you up as you get. Minute and a half into this one. Hagen still on a 20 lapper, 25-14. Dallas, Brandon, Matt, Paul, 15-25. Fast lap for Hagen. Out front, 16-9 for Dallas, 16-3 for Brandon, 16-8 for Matt. Two down, three to go. Hagen still your leader. 15-3 last time by. Brandon a 16-4 in a number 2 spot. Dallas an 18-5 running 3. Matt Liebman with a long lap, a 23-second lap here in the 4 spot. Paul a 21-second lap in the 5 spot. Brandon just turned his best lap of 15-8 the last time by. Here comes your leader in that orange car, 15-4 on a 25-11 pace. Dallas is 16-3. Brendan at 18-0, but still holds on to second by 1.4 seconds over Dallas. It's 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. All right, minute and a half to go. Hagen's pace has dropped down to 19:01, 19 flat. 18:06 for Brendan. 18:13 for Dallas. 17:13 for Matt. 13:11 for Paul. Hagen comes by with a 15.7. He's on a 19 flat pace. Anything other than under 15.8 improves his pace. 15.2. Now he's back on a 20 lapper. Can he hold that through this last minute of this race? $15.4. He's on the 25.15. Orange car is your leader coming around here to the stripe. 15.9. That doesn't help his pace any. 25 seconds left. Hagen a 19-second lap. Drops his pace to 19:03. Not going to get a 20 lapper this time. Master clock expires. Keep rolling until we call your name.
Hagen Stevenson done.
Don't drive back into traffic. Don't
Dallas
drive back
Boyd
into
done.
traffic while the track is still hot.
Matt Liebman done. Paul Andrade done.
Looking for Brendan. Hagen is
Brendan
done,
Orhood
19:03.
The race
Brendan,
is completed.
18:10. 17:04 for Dallas. 17:09 for Matt. 11:06 for Paul. Guys, if you finish early and the track is still hot, I suggest if you don't want to do another lap that you at least pull down here into the corner rather than go back the wrong way across the start-finish. Eventually, somebody's going to come over that double and take somebody out when they do that. And then both guys will be pissed, and that shouldn't have happened. What's your son's name?
Austin
Last name?
Moores, M-O-O-R-E-S.
R-E-S?
S, yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay, he hasn't raced before.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, you'll be in the first race the next round.
All right. And that's coming up.
Yeah, we go through, like, I think we got 9 races. There'll be a break to do some track maintenance, then we do another round, and he's in the first race of each round.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, our second heat of 17.5 here. Tegan, John, Shane, Brian, and Bradley. The racers from the last heat out here to Marshall.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I can work with this. All right,
30
let's shut
seconds
down,
to the
shut
start
down,
of the
shut it
race.
down so that we can get started.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I will repeat once again. You are racing the clock and not each other, meaning you can give each other some room here at the start. Roll them off on the tone. Minute 15 down. We got Tegan Cummins out front. He's got a 15-7 fast lap, followed by John, Brian, Bradley, and Shane. Tegan down to 15-4. John a 17-0. 16-5 for Brian. 16-0 for Bradley. 17-3 for Shane. John just turned 69, his best lap of the race. Tegan about 5 seconds behind the current TQ. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Shane having a real problem with rear grip, it looks like. Brian a 16-2, John a 16-3. Minute and a half to go. Tegan 19-5-10 would make him the number 2 qualifier. He's followed by Brian, John, Bradley, and Shane. Minute 12 to go. Your leader on his lid.
1 minute left.
And last time I saw a car struggle for grip like Shane is, my grandson forgot to sauce his tires. "40 seconds left. Two cars trying to occupy the same space at the same time in the double-double. Didn't work. Amazing. 20 seconds left. Master clock expired. Keep 'em rolling. Nobody is done. Everybody's still on the clock.
Brian Zimmerman done.
Brian and Tegan are both done. Tegan with a win, 1909. Brian in
Bradley Sharp done.
1806.
John
All right, everybody's
Stevenson
done now. John a 1708,
The race is completed.
1709 for Bradley, and Shane 12 laps. We get those racers back out to Marshall, our mod four-wheel drive heat. William, Matthew, Wayne, and David. Thank you, marshals, for grabbing the blowers. We're on race number 5. This is 5. If you want, take the corner up at the top.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Thank you guys for using the blowers. Looking for marshals, looking for marshals. Had 5 guys the last race. Should be able to fill the marshal spots. All right, Shane, I'm curious. Did you sauce? It looked evil. You could do right, yeah, or up at the handicap spot.
1 minute to the start of the race.
David, are you going to make it? Okay, not this one. All right. Then we will go with 3. I'll
45
shut down.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right. It's the Schroeder Showdown.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. This is a family matter. Roll them off on the tone. William holding back so that Wayne catches them faster. Yep. Matthew trying to climb the wall. Sort of worked. 14.70, fast lap of the race for Wayne. 14.9 for Matthew. 14.9 for William on an earlier lap. 15.9 this time. Wayne another 14.7. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Wayne, Matthew, William. Wayne fast lap 14:36, 14:58 for William, 14:94 for Matthew. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. 21.512, the pace for your leader, Wayne Schroeder. Matthew getting out of the way. I'm sure that's what it was. 15.1 for Wayne, 18.7 for Matthew, 14.9 for William. Minute and a half to go. 21.13, the pace for your leader. 19.03 for William. 17.01 for Matthew.
One minute left.
The end of the final minute of this one. Wayne's pace 21.14. Williams 19.08. Matthew 18.13. The final 20 seconds of this one. Matthew now ahead of William on the clock. Everybody will finish when they come by.
Matthew Schroeder done. Wayne Schroeder done.
Wayne done with a 21.14.
William Schroeder done.
Matthew
The race is
17.06.
concluded.
William 17.08. Next up, our first heat of 13.5 four-wheel. Need those 4 racers and probably 2 volunteers. I need those 3 plus Dave and probably 2 volunteers.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Thank you, you two on the blowers. Now I could get some marshals out here. It would be really good because I got everybody checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I'll accept the help.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
William and I are not going to be able to blow off and marshals because we're in the race marshal race. You know what I mean? So just telling you that.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got the three guys that raced. I don't know if Dave's wrenching or not, but I could use two more, please. 2 more.
10 seconds to the start of the race.
I need 2 more to marshal. I got Victor. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. William, would you take the green bucket? And Jace, I'll give you in the corner. Thank you. All right, thanks, John. All right, let's get them all over here sorted together. Again, you are racing the clock, not each other. Give yourself some room and roll off on the tone. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Robert Summers out front on an 18:13 pace. Followed by Bradley, Steve, Chris, Brian, and Paul. Fast lap belongs to Chris, a 16.5, 16.9 for Robert, 16.7 for Bradley, 16.7 for Steve, 18.5 for Brian, and a 21 lap second lap for Paul. Don't hurt yourself. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Robert Summers in an 18:17 out front. Bradley in a two-spot 17:02. Steve 17:10. And Chris, Brian, and Paul. Robert with fast lap in the race, 16:4. Bradley 16:7. 16:7 for Steve, 16:5 for Chris, 16:8 for Brian, 19:4 for Paul. 80 seconds left. At the minute mark,
1 minute left.
Robert 16:29, best lap of the race by anyone. 18:14 his pace. Looking to set the early TQ, but he's only 1 second ahead of Bradley. And there's 30 seconds to go. Robert, Bradley, Steve, Brian, Chris, and Paul. Bradley is 16:39, taking the lead from Robert. Robert drops to a 17 flat pace with a 20-second lap that time. All right, master clock has expired. Keep going until we call you done.
Robert Summers done. Steve Spears done. Brian Zimmerman done.
That one broke.
Chris Gross done. Bradley
Looking for
Sharp
Bradley.
done.
Bradley is done with an 18:5.15. Take the early TQ. Robert 17:05, 17:12 for Steve, 16:07 for Brian, 16:14 for Chris.
The race is completed.
Next up, Heat 2, 13.5, four-wheel. Includes our two mod four-wheel racers. Thank you, too, for the blowers.
2
Get
minutes
the
to the
racers
start
from
of
the
the
last
race.
race out to Marshall.
1
All
minute to the start of the
right,
race.
looks like I got marshals and I got everybody checked, so let's shut them down.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. You are racing the clock and not each other. Sort yourselves
30
out on the
seconds
tone.
to the start of the race.
Wayne fast lap 13.8. William 14.5. 14.1 for Shane among the 13.5 guys. 14.3 for Hagen. And a 16.0 for Brennan. William now a 13.8. Wayne checking out the strength of the pole. Pole did just fine. Minute and a half to go. Brandon just turned a 15.4, his best. Hagen a 14.1. William, Hagen, Shane, Brendan, Wayne. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Fourteen 0 for Shane, best lap in 13.5. Hagen on a 21.03 though, ahead of the field. William, then Shane, Brendan, and Wayne. Oh, let me see. We separate this by. So the order in 13.5, Hagen, Shane, Brendan, then William and Wayne out of this one with a broken chassis.
One minute left.
And the final minute of this one, 21.05, the pace for Hagen, 20.05 for Shane. Well, 10 seconds left on the master clock. Hagen, Shane, Brendan, and William leading the mod guys. Master clock has expired.
Shame Alberico done. Hagen Stevenson done. Brendan Orahood done.
William, keep going. I guess maybe it missed your last lap. Just drive back across.
William Schroeder done. The race is completed.
We get Marshall's on the blowers, and then racers out to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
I get another Marshall out here. Hagen, William.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I can go with this. All right. Dallas, are you running?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Huh? All right. And Jason, I need to check. Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Again, you're racing the clock. Sort yourselves out on a tone.
Dallas Boyd. Steve Spears. Matt Liebman. Brian Zimmerman. Chris Gross. Simon Andrade. Jason Runk.
Wayne trying to do a repair on the fly here. 1 down, 4 to go. We got Dallas out front on a 16:06. Steve 16:07. Chris 16:09. Matt 15:07. 15:16 for Brian. 14:0 for Jason, leading the slash class. 13:15 for Simon. What happened? Huh? Oh. 2 down, 3 to go. Grip looks to be low.
It is.
Debating whether.
It's way more than it was in practice. It was horrible in practice.
Debating whether to not water. The change we made when we went to clay was to water less. Was to water less and let the track get a little more abrasive.
Yeah.
What has happened this week, not during racing, but outside of racing, I water heavier than those guys do.
Yeah.
Because watering heavy helps stabilize the cracking.
Yeah.
So there's probably more moisture in the track.
I don't know. I think a light spritz could help it, but it could go either way. It's kind of hard to say. You know what I mean?
I suppose I can try a light spritz, and if that doesn't work, then the next time I don't water.
I think you should just let it go.
Huh?
I would not water it this next round.
All right. Well, that was my inclination.
And you haven't run a very long round. There's not very many races.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Just a good blow. Minute 3.5 down, 1.5 to go. 17:05 the pace for the leader. 15:96 his best lap. 16:5 for Steve, 16:8 for Brian, 18:2 for Chris, 16:7 for Matt, 22 for Jason, leading the stock slash class, 21:6 for Simon.
One minute left.
Chris just turned his best lap in 18:1, but backed it up with a 19:9. 45 seconds left.
Well, I might have my four-wheel ready for round 3. I don't know.
Did it snap the chassis again?
Yep, snap the chassis, hit that pole. Wasn't going very fast. I mean, it's just that little double. All I did was like, I caught the pipe.
Yeah, I
pulled it
saw.
on, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Master clock has expired. Keep
Dallas
him rolling
point
until it
done.
calls you done. Dallas is done. A 17:01 taking that round. Here comes Steve Spears looking to be
Steve
number 2.
Spears
He
done.
is.
Matt
And-
Linkman done. Jason Runk done.
Chris, Matt.
Chris Gross
Yeah,
done.
guys, when the track is hot, this is a lousy place to stop. All right.
Simon
So if we
Andrade
get the
done.
track blowed off
Race is
real good,
completed.
we will go at 3:25.